Hello, I'm Atujima and you're watching Hornbill TV's Prime at 9. In a big development to the vexed Naga political issue, Government of India is ready to incorporate the Yizuba, the Naga constitution, into the Indian constitution and has agreed for a civil and cultural flag for the Nagas. This was confirmed to Hornbill TV by the Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton. He also informed that the Government of India has reiterated its stand that Naga flag will not be used for any government events and establishments. Patton said the state government is trying to push for solution before General Assembly elections.
As we've been informed that the Government of India has agreed to incorporate the Naga constitution into the Indian constitution. So, is it confirmed, sir?
No. During our meeting with Honorable Prime Minister and Home Minister Amit Shah ji,
Yes, sir.
along with my Honorable Chief Minister and few cabinet colleagues and core committee members,
Yes, sir.
Amit Shah, our Home Minister, is time is clear that our Yizabu, that Yizabu constitution, we call it Yizabu. Our Yizabu will be incorporated in the Indian constitution. But they have
It's confirmed.
here with us.
Yes, sir. Okay. And also, sir, what about the Naga flag? So it said that the Naga flag would be allowed to use in cultural and civil events. So is it also confirmed?
Yes, the other day when the core committee met our Home Minister, it was clear from his side that now they will allow Naga flag.
Yes, sir.
They'll give a Naga flag, but that will be for use of civil and cultural. That cannot be used in the government program. That cannot be government officials' flag.
So may we also know about the developments regarding the meeting with A.K. Mishra?
Whatever we discussed earlier, the same thing. So we are going to meet our Home Minister on Monday.
Okay. And
He gave us appointment on Monday. The Government of India is serious, so we are requesting them that to settle to resolve our issue before elections. That is our request.
if the decision to incorporate the Yizabu with the Indian constitution is confirmed, then what is the plan of the government to reconcile, to bring all the NNPGs and the IM to agree to this decision, sir?
We are also on the job that all the political groups should unite and have a discussion with the government of India, because some says they will not for constitution and Yizabu. I feel that there's not any problem, but especially this flag.
Yes, sir.
The main issue is flag and constitution, So we'll come to know after meeting our Home Minister on Monday the outcome of our meeting.
Who were the delegations from Nagaland along with you and the Chief Minister with A.K. Mishra, sir?
This my Honorable Chief Minister, myself, E.R. Deleng, Azu, who is the co-convener of this UK,
Right, sir.
and UK Chairman T.R. Deleng, Azu, Taito, Pangyu, Chungpang, Nebakrono.
Okay. And lastly, sir, like you have mentioned earlier, you did mention that the NNPGs and the IM have much problem with the constitution, the incorporation of the Yizabu with the Indian constitution. So is it also confirmed that they're okay with it, sir?
No. I have no comment, but now since that is the offer from the government of India, so whether they will accept or not. It is up to the our political groups, no?
Yes, sir.
That is the offer from GOI.
Yes.
Even for this flag also, that is the offer from government of India. So it is up to our political groups.
Correct.
Delegation from Nagaland led by Chief Minister Nipurio, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton, UDA Chairman T.R. Ziliang, Core Committee Chairman Azu Nina, Member and Minister Niba Krono and 4 other members are in New Delhi to push the long drawn-out Naga political issue with the central government. It may be mentioned that the centre is engaged in discussions with NSCNIM and 7 Naga national political groups to find a solution to the Naga political issue. The NSCNIM, a key player in the Naga peace talks, has been demanding a separate constitution and a separate flag for the Nagas. On August 3, 2015, a year after the Narendra Modi-led BJP government came to power, the NSCNIM signed a framework agreement in the presence of the Prime Minister. The Government of India will observe one-day state mourning on September 11 as mark of respect to Britain's Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away on Thursday. A statement issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs said that on the day of mourning, the national flag will be flown at half-mast throughout India and all buildings. There will be no official entertainment on the day. The 96-year-old Queen died on Thursday after a year-long period of ill health and decline at the culmination of a record-breaking reign of 70 years. Buckingham Palace said the new King Charles and other members of the royal family would observe an extended mourning period from now until 7 days and her funeral. The date of the funeral, which will be attended by heads of the state and government, is yet to be announced but is expected to be on Monday, September 19. One of the planet's most recognizable people, the Queen was the only British monarch most people alive today had ever known. The tributes were universal, including from Russia and China. Legislator Pictor Shoe on Thursday announced that the Kelhoshe Polytechnic, a Toiza College in Zaniboto district, has received accreditation from the National Board of Accreditation in 3 diploma programs, he announced while addressing the NDPP 32nd Toiza Assembly Constituency felicitation and installation of the program.
Delna nadaji kilana gupsa gilana new seat sharing formula hatabanshi you immediately no official deputy Nirehila new Secretary General General Secretary in charge of Nagaland Nalin Kholi will being immediately in the science fellow Epiten Nati Pikil Nati new General Secretary General Abu Metha Nalin Kholina Secretary, General Secretary in charge of Nagaland. Pakma nahi paungi. Science Vanacho 2040 formula. New NDPP ko mo pa mo. New partner, new partner BJP ko pa nung mo pa mo. She share ka no friendly fight 60 lishe pa mo. Ikimo delna nam zimshe brige. Delne pana zakha chenge tono helainin doi ishi zakta togu zakta bijimudu dibai kirne shpai ikem kone dibai berbegenza social media la likya gma palki palokz zailkya gmona akhashitza niwo solution za baige tono kulno 40-20 za baige
이제뭐 development 또 막그래서 이제라는 그제서 도고 미팅시 이런 시간하고 그래서 시간이 내가 세마는 좀 더 나서 봐야 되는 디벨롭먼트 그렇지 이게 또 히스토리 내 기억에 나가 히스토리래 예배 거기에 엘로노로는 나갈렌라 폴리티컬 카피네 에피 엘로노 아프로치 캡든 아프로치 부 코미티 셋업시 서치 코미티 셋업시 그래서 서치 코미티나 또 혹시 그래서 그뭐 이부 서울 공도는 그래서 빈문으로 급작이나本来이런 빈문本来이런 뭐 리젝션 아기뉴 주기당 또거이 주기당 셀렉션십 이따 서울 공도는 그때가 다 이런 리젝션 누가 두기 돈 누가 두고 이렇게 개배해 개배 악수 무슨 생각이 이게 시작에 그나 마시기 때문에 악수선 아예 좀 문제서 출기 이게 NBA 개배야 로군 부자시고 식도로 예전에 나프로스로기를 2007년 나프로스가 무슨 뭐 줬었나.
The advisor for school education, KT Sukalu, also addressed the gathering. He appreciated MLA Pictor Shohei for his service for his people and mentioned that through the untiring effort of incumbent MLA and the intervention of the Chief Minister, developmental activities are taking place at Atoize, particularly the clearance of the long-pending KPA land compensation bill. We'll take a short break. Keep watching. In regard to the allegations of GBs in Amahator in Kifre district, the district officials were demanding rupees 78,000 out of rupees 1,30,000 to purchase CGI sheet. The Amahator area GBs union wrote a letter to the district's deputy commissioner for intervention in the matter relating to the PMAYG scheme. The secretary of Amahator area GBs union, who is himself a beneficiary of the scheme, spoke to HornbillTV.
আমি লাগার নাম দুজাংবি আছে আৰু আমাৰটো এৰিয়া ইউনিয়ন জিপি সিকিউৰিটি আছে আৰু আমি খান এৰিয়া এটো BMAY কাৰণে ডিসি লোক আমি খান এটো 11 তে এটো কমপ্লেইন লেটাৰ একটা লিখিছে আৰু এটা তাক একো ৰিপৰ্ট নাই এটো পৰা এটো আমি খান জিবি ইউনিয়ন পৰা আৰু beneficiary আমি বি beneficiary আছে আৰু আমি বিচিটো বি beneficiary বেছি আছে এটো পৰা এটো আমি খান এটো কমপ্লেইন একটা কৰাছে আমি খান ফার্স্ট ইনস্টলমেন্ট 22,000 পাইছে আৰু এতিয়া 88,000 পাবলে আছে তাতে rural development পৰা ডিপার্টমেন্ট পৰা এটো 78,000 টিবি আৰু 60 দিব আছে হলে বি আমি খান beneficiary পৰা itu 78,000 to nadibo amikan beneficiary mutual ki kini lobo kini gena amikan korbo koigena itu decision ase.
In response to the complaint by the GBs union, the project director of rural development of Kifre spoke to HornbillTV. The project director said in the past the department used to engage vendors for the supply of roofing materials and in anticipation of the practice. Even this time the department sought a supply of raw materials this time too. However, the Ministry of Rural Development refused to engage any vendors for the supply of CGI sheets and other roofing materials, it was informed.
Regarding the collection of rupees 88,000, which is second installment of PMAYG. In the past, the department used to engage vendors for supply of roofing materials, and in anticipation the same thing will be applied. The department engaged the vendors for supply of CGI sheet this time also. But at the last moment, the Ministry of Rural Development refused to engage any vendors for supply of CGI sheet or roofing materials. And then the fund second installment was supposed to be credited and has been credited to the beneficiaries, and now the issue is the vendor has already procured the materials and as per the order received from the department and has reached the district headquarters.
The United Sanctum Baptist Lithro Ashimu Kung organized week of Pastoral refresher course at the USBLA Retreat Center in Kifere from September 5 to the 11th. About 50 to 60 pastors of the USBLA attended the event. The courses mainly dealt with topics of church administration, stewardship, pastoral care, counseling and contemporary issues in the church, society and methods of biblical interpretation and biblical foundation of mission.
attender na cakap pasal minasi 78 pastor Chesterfield church
Tina nerna cuma ada palu pulang betul. Kan I as a pastor ini kata itu
Nagaland Theological Colleges Association dago Nagaland na college doi nirna liyo asimpo.
Meghalaya Legislative Assembly has also gone paperless as legislators are all set to use tabs from now. Legislators have already been trained as digital transaction of business from the autumn session started on Friday. The purpose is to depend on digital transactions and reduce the use of paper. The digital mode will give advance to the members to connect with the Assembly Secretariat. They can also send questions, motions, resolutions and other requirements digitally instead of sending hard copies. This is done under National e-Vidan application as tablets of e-books are attached on each table for the legislators. Nagaland became the first state in India to implement the NEVA program. The mission of NEVA is to make all the states and union territories legislators paperless digital legislators, streamline all the processes for information exchange with the different state government departments and publish the contents on the public portal as and when it happens. It also aims to assist the legislators of states and union territories to use the latest information and communication technologies and participate in the legislative debates more effectively. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Friday tabled a report of the one-man commission of inquiry headed by Justice D. Vaipye into the killing of the former Hainritip National Liberation Council leader Chesterfield Thangkhiew on August 13 the previous year. In his report, Justice Vaipye said that the police operation was carried out in a reckless manner which led to the death of the ex-militant leader. The finding is that the tactical team one in carrying out the operation to arrest the deceased at his residence on August 13, 2021 at about 3 a.m. was culpable of thoughtlessness and excessive use of force which resulted in the death of the deceased, late Chesterfield Thangkhiew, which turned out to be avoidable, Justice Vaipye said.
This was a complete independent inquiry that was done, and as was committed from the government side, we have laid the report completely in a very transparent manner on the table of the House so that all the facts can come out. And therefore, this inquiry also was conducted and done on the basis of the concerns and also of the public in general. And therefore it was done. So now that the report is out, we have laid it out and all the facts are there in it for everybody to see.
The report said that common thread of evidence running through the statement of these state witnesses is that the objective of operation was professed to be simply to capture the deceased alive and not to shoot at him. The commission has also made recommendation to the state government to avoid or prevent recurrence of such incidents to protect the lives of innocent people from harm's way. The 3-day session of the 8th Mizoram Legislative Assembly has been adjourned sine die. The Mizoram Land Revenue Amendment Bill 2022 was passed in the Assembly session held today. The bill will function with improvised mapping technology under the Swatimtia scheme. Revenue Minister Lalruth Kima said that a drone survey of 48 villages have been completed. After it, property cards will be prepared for the landowners, it was informed. The minister also stated that the government will take a tax of 15% from landowners with temporary passes, whereas a soliatum of compensations given to temporary pass landowners shall not be taxed. Further, Chief Minister Mizoram Naga, who also holds the PWD portfolio, said that the government will claim compensation from the NHIDCL for the environmental damage done during the construction of highways. The President of India, Draupadi Murmu, virtually launched the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan on September 9. Speaking during the occasion, the President said that it is the duty of all citizens to give high priority to Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan and to make this campaign a mass movement.
समय के भीतर टीबी से मुक्ति पाना बहुत ही आवश्यक हो गया है। भारत में तो वैसे भी किसी भी कम्युनिकेबल डिसीज से टीबी का प्रभाव सबसे ज्यादा है और इसका सबसे ज्यादा शिकार भी गरीब से गरीब होता है, गरीब उस मुसीबत में फंसता है। मैं हर व्यक्ति, हर सरकार, हर संस्था, सिविल सोसाइटी से जुड़े हर प्रतिनिधि से भी ये संकल्प लेने के लिए आग्रह करता हूं कि वो टीबी के उस लास्ट पर्सन तक पहुंचने में, टीबी फ्री इंडिया बनाने में सक्रिय भूमिका निभाएं।
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.